You look into one every day, a simple reflective surface. But what if I told you that this familiar object is one of history's greatest mysteries? For millennia, mirrors were not just for checking your reflection. They were tools of magic, gateways to other worlds and windows into the very soul. Today we peel back the silver lining to uncover what mirrors truly are and the ancient secret rituals they were used for. Before glass and silver, the first mirrors were tranquil pools of water, reflecting the sky, the trees, and the curious faces peering into their depths. Ancient civilizations, driven by a desire to capture this magic, crafted their own. In Anatolia, around 8,000 years ago, volcanic obsidian was polished into dark, hypnotic discs. The Egyptians created gleaming reflectors from polished copper and bronze, often decorated with symbols of life and protection. Across the ocean, Mesoamerican cultures like the Maya and Aztec revered smoking mirrors of polished pyrite and obsidian, linking them to their god of sorcery and destiny, Tezcatlipoca. To the ancients, a reflection was not merely light bouncing off a surface. It was a captured piece of the soul, a glimpse into one's true self. This belief was so powerful, it led to the tradition, still practiced in some cultures, of covering mirrors in a house where someone has died to prevent the departed spirit from becoming trapped. The Greeks and Romans saw them as instruments of truth and self-knowledge, but also cautioned against their dangers. The myth of Narcissus serves as a timeless warning of becoming lost in one's own image. This is where the mirror transforms from a simple tool into a mystical artifact. The practice of scrying or catoptromancy involved gazing into a reflective surface to receive visions or prophecies. Healers in ancient Greece would use magic mirrors to diagnose illnesses, interpreting the clarity or distortion of a patient's reflection. But not all rituals were for healing. Some tales speak of darker arts, using mirrors in necromancy to summon and communicate with the dead, believing the reflective surface acted as a liminal space between the world of the living and the spirit realm. The belief that mirrors could be portals is a thread woven through countless cultures. They were seen as doorways, not of space, but of consciousness and dimension. Renaissance occultists like John Dee, advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, famously used a black obsidian mirror, hoping to communicate with angels. His scryer, Edward Kelly, would gaze into the mirror and report vivid encounters with these beings, who allegedly dictated entire books in a complex, angelic language known as Enochian. Were these genuine communions or elaborate deceptions? The line between magic and madness has always been as thin as glass. From polished stone to modern glass, the mirror has remained a powerful symbol of duality, truth and illusion, self and other, the known and the unknown. They reflect our world, but perhaps they also reflect other possibilities. The rituals and beliefs of our ancestors remind us that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary secrets. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. What mysteries should we explore next?